What is up, Super Fam? I am Sensei Finito, and this is Battery CEO. Welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture.
Yep, and on today's pop culture news update, we're going to be checking out the 2022 MCU slate. We also have some rumors coming from Marvel and Sony, and we have a couple new posters featuring Umbrella Academy and some other stuff as well. But before we get into that, please make sure you follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros 23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel, where we post all of our content and much more.
That is right. And you can also check out our website, www.marvelbros.com, where we are live right now. And you can also purchase our merchandise to help out Marvel Bros and all the stuff that we do here for you guys, as well as watch our other content, stay up to
Yep.
date with our stuff, and join our Discord, where we are always having amazing conversations. This last week, we've been talking about a whole bunch of stuff, DC rumors, the first episode of Boba Fett. We even talked a little bit about the Wheel of Time, if I'm not mistaken. We've talked about pretty much everything this week in our Discord. So make sure you join the Discord, yo, because we are always talking about amazing things in there. But today is a good day. We have a lot to talk about today on this episode of Marvel Bros. So why don't we just dive right in? Coming up first on the agenda, 2022, man, is good. Like we've talked about this, right, bro? Like quite a bit.
We never
2022 is about to be crazy.
The whole list as a whole, though, and it's a lot. I when I saw this list, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I forgot. Like I didn't think four of the things there were even coming out.
This conversation. We were like, I was like, bro, I think 2022 is going to be just as popping as 2023, and it was like, man, I think 2023 was only popping because of COVID, but then. You know, because all those movies that we got pushed back, but that whole slate got pushed back. So we get to have so much content that's coming out in 2022.
Yep.
Before I read down this list, I just wanted to say what's up to our boy Samurai that's jumping in the chat bright and early as always, my man. How you doing? Much love to you. Love to see you here. What's up with it, Super Fam? You know what I'm saying. So here we go. This is going to be a list of what we are getting this year. Disney Plus and movies, not in like a specific order of anything.
I think this is the release order.
Is this the order? Is this the release order?
Potentially.
Ooh, okay, so this is the potential release order.
I don't have the dates exactly, but it's rumored that. Or go ahead and read the list. I'll talk about what I was about to say.
And then we can dive right into everything else. So first up is supposed to be Moon Knight. We're supposed to be getting that. Moon Knight. I know we're all pumped for Moon Knight. Then we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which I know is going to change lives.
Yes.
Coming up after Doctor Strange is going to be She-Hulk, which I also think is going to change the whole game.
Yep.
And then we have Secret Invasion, Thor, Love and Thunder, Miss Marvel, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, the I Am Groot miniseries, and then the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, yo. So this is going to be definitely a jam-packed year of MCU content, my man. I mean, whoa. Out of that list, you guys let us know in the comments what you are most excited for. And then Battery, why don't you give us a little bit more backstory of what's going on here?
So, in terms of what I understand, like we know the release date for Thor, we know the release date for Doctor Strange, and I think we know the release date for Black Panther 2.
I think it's November now.
It's November. I don't know about everything else, but Moon Knight is rumored to come out in February.
I think we actually heard that first here on the channel live from
someone had mentioned in the comments, and apparently that
was it you, Samurai? It might have been Samurai, if I'm not mistaken, actually.
Yeah, so that's something to look forward to. I think out of this list right now, I think I'm really excited for Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight's going to change the game. Obviously, Doctor Strange. My top three, definitely Moon Knight. I actually have Moon Knight over Doctor Strange, if I'm being honest.
Oh, really? Okay.
I might be a little.
I'm actually not too surprised about that because I know what type of stories and you know, I know what you like, so to speak. We kind of have a good understanding of each other's palette.
And, the Blade and Harrington's character, that got me really super hyped from Shang-Chi. But Doctor Strange too, obviously.
That was Eternals, actually.
Eternals, yes. I'm sorry. And then my third pick in terms of like what I'm excited for this year. Uh, I think Black Panther too, man. I want to see what they got planned
Mhm.
and how they're gonna kind of navigate what's happened since Chadwick Boseman's passing.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. What you just did right now is really hard for me to. It's really hard for me to pick two, three from the movies and the shows. I kind of have
Yeah.
like a top three for both. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But I'm gonna try to go into the parameters that you have already established, so to
Hmm.
speak. And I'm gonna go with I am really excited for Doctor Strange. Don't
Hmm.
get me. I mean Moon Knight. I am really excited for Moon Knight. Don't get me
Yep.
wrong, but I don't know if that's going to make my top three.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right now, I think all of the movies are going to make my top three. To be
So we
completely
got
honest,
Doctor
Doctor
Strange,
Strange, Multiverse of
Thor.
Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Those are
Hmm.
kind of my big three right
Yeah.
now.
I don't
And
know.
I'll give you a little bit of like first and foremost, it's because we already know what's happening in Doctor Strange a good
Yep.
bit. And I feel like all of this stuff that like we've been theorizing for the past 3 years,
Yeah,
I
dude,
feel
we've
like
been
all of it's
on
coming true,
point,
bro.
man.
Like all of it is coming true. And I don't know, like, I don't know what else I could possibly want, other than
Yeah.
that. So I'm really excited for Doctor Strange. Supposedly supposed to be getting a lot of multiversal characters. We're
Yep.
supposed to be seeing other iterations of characters as
Yep.
well, like a different version of Iron Man that's not Robert Downey Jr. We're supposed to see stuff like that. From the trailer that we've had. If you guys haven't seen the trailer for Multiverse of Madness, you can check that out because that is on our YouTube
Yep.
channel right now, available for everyone to watch. And it's really good. We had already seen it, of course, but we still did the reaction because
Yeah.
we just had to, man. I mean,
Yep.
how
I
could you
agree.
not? But from that trailer that we watched, man, I mean, we know we got America Chavez, like we got Wanda in it. Like, come on, bro. The
It's
stuff
a huge
that's gonna
cast,
be
bro,
exactly.
and a
You're
lot of it
correct. It's like
is
a freaking Avengers movie, bro.
yeah. And a lot of it's in terms of, I mean, even though we talked about these rumors, but a lot of like who's actually going to show up is really a mystery. Uh,
Hmm.
but no matter what, massive cast and what we could look forward to with that movie, man. Uh,
Yes.
in terms of my least like
But hold on, hold on,
excited,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
or
on, real
okay,
quick, man.
okay.
And then with Thor: Love and Thunder,
Oh
I'm
yeah, sorry,
really
my bad.
excited for Thor: Love and Thunder because we're getting Gore the freaking God Butcher, my
Hmm.
guy. And along with Gore the God Butcher comes like a different level, I think, of threat that we
Yeah.
really haven't got to really see. Where we
Okay.
might be getting Beta Ray Bill in this as well. And
Hmm.
we've all been waiting for Beta Ray Bill since we saw the statue on Thor Ragnarok with
Ragnarok.
the
Yep.
Beta Ray Bill-esque character. At least if it wasn't exactly Beta Ray, then it was definitely one of his species. And then we're also James Gunn. Is it James Gunn? I think James Gunn said something about Thor being a who's making Thor. It's not James Gunn. It's I can't think
Taika.
of who it is. Taika, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And Taika Waititi has said that Thor: Love and Thunder is going to be next level, bro. He said like the stuff that we're gonna see in that
It's
is
gonna be
gonna
like
be
the most
crazy.
wild any
I feel
movie's
like
ever
we
done.
might see Eternals in that movie. I feel like we
Hmm.
might see some Celestials in that movie. We might see
Yeah.
the storyline of Eternals kind of also take place in that movie
Yep.
as well, or something. And
Hmm.
then Black Panther 2. I mean, come on, my guy. Like, come on. I am so interested to see what they're gonna do with the legacy of Chadwick Boseman, the legacy
Yeah.
of Black Panther. We've seen that recast Black Panther has recently been trending on Twitter. I think it's
Yep.
still trending on Twitter right now
Yep.
from when it was trending like a week ago. So, we got Shuri in the movie, possibly taking the role. We're supposed to be seeing Riri Williams Ironheart be introduced in that movie. I
Yep.
mean, like, bro, I can't. Like, I am really excited for all of the shows that we're getting, but it's just really hard for me to put those
Yeah.
shows over these movies because of the
Yeah.
the huge impact that each one is going to have on the
Yep.
direction of the MCU.
I agree.
Like, Riri Williams is getting her own series after this. She's getting an
Hmm.
Ironheart series, bro. Like, come on. Like, I don't know how to pick.
What I will say, especially regarding to what you said about Thor. Thor number
Hmm.
4. I think in terms of like how we can see Eternals kind of dip back into the big scheme of things is
Oh yeah.
definitely it's either going to be in Thor 4, uh,
Or
maybe even
Guardians of the Galaxy.
and Guardians of the Galaxy. I think those two movies are going to incorporate story plots that were introduced in Eternals. But I think more so in Guardians than I do Thor for some
I
reason.
mean, James
But
Gunn
I
even
think
said
both
about the
can.
holiday special that that's going to be
Yeah.
a need watch. Like you're going to
Mhm,
have to watch that to
yeah.
understand what's going on in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
And that might be like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 like probably bridges the gap between Eternals and like the next official Guardians. And then maybe that's
Mm.
probably what it's for possibly. Uh I don't know. But either way, I think we could see both implications from Eternals though. So
Yeah.
but I think more so in the next Guardians. I think it's a little early to really kind of see. But then at the same time, we don't really know what's like happening
Bruh.
throughout the whole thing in terms of like
Yeah.
the MCU multiverse. So, but and I think Doctor Strange is definitely going to help show us that
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Um,
I agree with that 100%. As far as the shows go, I'm really excited. Moon Knight and Secret Invasion are like my top two
yeah,
for sure. I don't know in what order. And then She-Hulk, bro. I mean, we're getting Daredevil in that show as Charlie Cox, my guy. Like, we're
yeah.
getting, bruh. I don't know, man. Like, there's just so much stuff to
It's
be
hard, man.
excited for. Exactly. It's like, man, like how the shows are going to create. I feel like the shows have been also creating an entirely new MCU than we've seen before.
Yep, I agree.
It's been able to really expand on the little bullet points that we got from the movies.
Yep,
Certain, like, that's what I like to call them. You know, like when they just say something and it doesn't give us too much information. It's like a bullet
yeah,
point. It's like, okay, that's a bullet point right there. That's another bullet point. I mean, look at Wanda. We got an extensive backstory from Wanda. I didn't think we were going to see that in in
yeah.
that show.
In WandaVision, yep,
We saw a whole other side of both Bucky and our new Captain America, the former Falcon. You know what I mean? We saw whole different sides of those characters from
yep,
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Same with Loki, same with Hawkeye. Even though Hawkeye is probably lower on my list, but you know, it was all still world building, with for lack of better words, and just
yeah,
increasing the love that we have in the lore. I mean, we could have never got that Agent 19 watch thing from a movie, you know what I mean, and know that
yeah,
she used to be Mockingbird. Like, we would have never got that from a movie.
yeah.
Like, but
I
I'm
agree.
pumped for this next slate for this year. It's going to
Yeah,
be, what is that? Let's see how many things this is.
9.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, 9. And so
Yeah,
that's 9 big projects. Now least favorite or least excited for. This is hard because I think I'm excited for all of them, but
yeah.
for some reason, I feel like Secret Invasion is going to be a big letdown. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's how you're feeling though. Like like you just feel like it's gonna be like,
I feel like it's going to be another Hawkeye in the sense that it's like
mm.
I don't know. I might be. I don't know why I feel about that. Like once I saw this list and started thinking about it, I feel like Secret Invasion really isn't unless like Secret Invasion is like the Avengers of like the TV shows type of thing or like the Disney Plus shows. That
Ooh,
might be
I didn't
what
even
their
think
goal
about
is.
that.
But like I don't know why I'm a little worried about Secret Invasion. Maybe it's because we just
Wouldn't that
don't
be
know a
like
whole
the
lot
first time we see
still,
everyone? Oh shit!
and it might be
You
that
blew
I
my
just need
mind
a
with that.
trailer. I might just need a trailer first to change
I'm not
that.
gonna
But
lie, you really blew my mind with that whole Avengers thing of the TV show. Like, I can't stop thinking about that now. Like, my brain is like,
uh,
oh my god, I see everyone like lined up together, like
yeah,
plot twist. It's freaking. What if Homegirl is a scroll and that's why she was acting different?
yeah,
From Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
hmm Sharon.
Sharon. Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't even think
And
about stuff like
then
that. Damn.
so Secret Invasion's on there. And then another one, I Am Groot.
I was going to say it got to be the I Am Groot. I'm
I
surprised you didn't put that one first because for me
that
that's
one probably
first
is
for me.
first. And if I had to pick a second, I'd probably
You
put
mean a
Secret
third?
Invasion third because it's probably going to be really good and or really
Mm,
crap. I don't think there's going to be a middle, or it's going to be very divided amongst the fans. I think.
yeah.
Uh, but if I was to pick a second in terms of like what I'm not that excited for, I want to say the Miss
Miss
Marvel. I don't,
Marvel, 100% Miss Marvel, bro.
but I don't
I Am
know.
Groot, Miss Marvel, and then
I'm kind of
Secret
excited
Invasion.
because I want to know if it's going to be like the same Camilla Khan that we get in Marvel's Avengers in terms of
Mm,
personality, or did
okay.
they completely like redo that character and like gave him something completely different? I don't know, but
I feel
do
like
you,
we kind of saw a little bit of that character uh dynamic show up in Kate Bishop. You know, that
yeah.
fangirl type of vibe,
Yep.
like the I know everything about you. I'm a total
So they know how
stan
to do it.
over everything.
Like they know how to do it. You know, like I
Mhm.
think they did that pretty well. So I'm just gonna have to see how.
But they executed it too well in the freaking video game, bro. She had
It's
like
too
the
good.
shield and the Iron Man and the Hulk stuff's going around her room. She had posters on the wall. Like I feel like if we don't get something in that at least ballpark, I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of people are going to be turned off by the show.
Yeah.
I mean, episode 1, it should start off with like her in her room and just
Yeah.
showing like playing like rock music or something and her waking up early in the morning. You know, go total old school vibe. Like
Yeah.
have to wake up for school. Like alarm goes off, she has to slam it to turn it off, and then it's just freaking Avengers stuff all over the wall. Maybe
Yep.
she has like a piece of rock from one of their from like the first fight or something. I mean, and then what they did in Hawkeye, even though we weren't really big fans of it, it was still dope. I think it was the CGI of the whole situation that really turned us off,
Yeah.
was being able to see a different POV of the Battle of New York,
Yeah.
which is, I believe, is just called The Incident in like the Netflix series and
That
all the
threw
other
us
stuff that
completely
they
off
do.
too. We had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'd never expected that. Expected to see that in the Hawkeye series.
Yeah, not at
Uh,
all.
and that was probably the only highlight in the first 2 episodes for
I
me.
agree.
After that, it was really good and really good, and it got really good. And then the finale happened, and then like because of the details we did not know prior,
Mm-hmm.
the finale for us did not work.
It
It
was a
wasn't
flop.
until
I
it
think it's still
wasn't
a
until,
flop, even though with
and it
the
might still be a
info.
flop too. But like definitely the details that we know now would have made that finale a lot better for us if we would have
Yeah.
known. Uh, in terms of like watch experience. And if you know, you know. I don't want to get into the like spoilers or anything regarding to it, uh, but definitely give Hawkeye a watch. It's definitely I think one that you have to kind of watch because there's
Mm-hmm.
subtle details in there that I think will definitely come up uh, later on. Uh,
Plot
but
twist: Hawkeye's wife is a scroll.
shit, that'd be wild. So do you have a three your least excited for? This is hard. I know this is this from
I
this
think
list.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with kind of a similar route. I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
kind of what you said. I Am Groot is like I'm definitely like what the
like
because
why?
I think that's just yeah because we
Might be
already
just
know.
a legit kid show. Legit,
I think it is
possibly,
something like
but I
that
don't know.
because I think it follows the adventures of Baby Groot, not even teenage Groot.
Yeah,
That we last see him in Endgame.
that'd be funny if like it was teenage Groot and it's basically like Ed and Eddie, but like with the Guardians of the Galaxy. But like with Groot and his buddies,
That
like
would be crazy, and then second on the list is definitely Miss Marvel because like they've already made some pretty bad
like from all
decisions
the
on my
stills we've
part from
seen.
changing her powers. I'm not a big fan
Mhm,
of the
yeah,
changing her and beginning
a rework
skills.
of her character thing. Yeah,
But like we said though, it might be like a more she has the stretchy powers, but she uses it in more of a Green Lantern type of way rather than
yeah,
it actually being an extension of her body.
yeah, and it
But
might
I
work
mean,
out better.
still, yeah, it might work out better, especially with the VFX. But I mean, still, I'm just like, like
Yeah,
once again, playing after playing that game, even reading the comics with Kamala and stuff, knowing what she's done, who she is, her embiggening is a big part of her character and stuff like that. And then her being an inhuman is a big part of her character as well. So it's like I'm just nervous, man. I'm really nervous I mean, especially after Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in a moment where I was like, every single one of these Disney Plus shows is gonna be amazing. Like that's just how I felt. Like because WandaVision, it was really rocky for us. I remember
Yeah.
like each episode, we were like, this is gonna be the one, this is gonna be the one, this is gonna be the one,
Yep.
this is
We
gonna be
kept getting let
the
down.
one. And it just was never the one until like the very end where it was like Vision v Vision. And we're like,
Yeah.
holy crap, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
And everyone's flying around, magic is just happening, and then it was just all that was awesome. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier kind of had a similar pacing to it, to where we were like, okay, the next episode is definitely going to be lit. And then we had the boat episode, and it was like, shit, all right, man, we might have to rethink all of these Disney Plus shows.
Yep.
But everything was still good. I think we just had too much high expectations, and after we let everything marinate, let everything settle, we actually got to watch Loki, and then I think Loki gave us a bigger appreciation for all of the previous shows that we had seen as
Yep.
well. And it was like, man, maybe we're looking at this differently, like the dialogue, the world building, the lore, the setup for what's happening in the future of the MCU.
Loki definitely did it on like a bigger and better way than any other shows did up to that point, though. Like Loki so far is definitely in the top 2 in terms of shows for me, and then Falcon and the Show is probably my number 2.
Falcon and Winter Soldier was hella good though. Like
with What If being 3, I think that's probably my top 3 in terms of shows so far.
I forgot about What If, my guy. I'm not gonna lie. What If?
I know. What If was almost my 2, maybe even 1. But like, I don't know. What If was hella good, only because of what it could mean in the future. And I don't think we'll know what that could mean until after we watch Doctor Strange for sure, because obviously we're going to see characters come back, and maybe even some other stuff later on. But that's something to think about. But man, lots to look forward to. But let us know what you guys are excited for down in the comments below. From what we're going to get in 2022. There's still a lot of stuff that we know is coming out, but we're not going to see it this year. And I'm okay with that because of the stuff that we have this year. I actually expected to see Armor Wars this year, but I guess that's not going to happen until 2023, I guess.
I guess I had the mistake of thinking we were getting Armor Wars as well. I don't know why. I don't know what made us think that, but
yeah. And it might be they're still trying to recap.
Maybe we were supposed to get it 2022, and we're thinking about before the slates got pushed back.
Yeah, and so I think they're still trying to play catch up at this point. Because realistically, like I think they only really want 6 things coming out a year. So like 3 movies and then 3 shows in between those. That's what it looked like prior to COVID, if I'm not mistaken. And then COVID hit, and it pushed everything back. And so I think they're still trying to play catch up. But I'm okay with this. I like this slate. I think it's gonna be fun, and I think our minds are gonna be blown. And I think and we probably say this every year. I think this year, in terms of movies, is gonna be awesome. We have a lot of great stuff coming this year, in 2022.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. 2021 was an incredible movie year.
It was.
Like, we got a lot of good stuff of great movies, bro. Like, not even just Marvel. I mean, even outside of Marvel and all the stuff that we saw, like all of that was like just incredible. Oh, what's up with the Nair? How are you doing?
Yo, how's it going?
Chat. Welcome back. Moon Knight for the series and all the movies equally for me. Sadly, I have to wait for all
the OTT
releases.
I think I know what that means, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means at all. Oh, is that Hotstar? Is that the Disney Hotstar thing?
I think it is. Possibly.
Over the top? No, that can't be it. Maybe that is it. Over-the-top services refer to any type of video or streaming media that provides a viewer access to movies or TV shows by sending the media.
So like mod. Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
not going to be able to watch at
I understand.
theaters.
I
Oh,
understand.
okay. Yes, all in Disney
I
Plus.
wish they would
So that
show the
means you
Disney Plus stuff in theaters. You know how cool that'd be? Like every week, you could watch the episode like for one day.
that would
That'd
be crazy,
be
bro.
kind of
That would
cool, though,
be
right?
I think that would be super dope to do. Like for us to rent out like if we had a lot of our Marvel Bros fans in Merced, like to be able to rent out like like a whole theater and watch it. Hey, bro,
I
we're
think
gonna have a
Eternals or
no.
I
It's
think
Shang-Chi that just got on Disney Plus.
why do I think
Shang-Chi.
Eternals comes out in March or something like that, uh, or even sooner on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I haven't even watched Eternals yet. Damn.
January 12th. I knew it was soon. So
Oh,
January
okay.
12th, Eternals comes out on Disney Plus. So keep an eye
3
out.
days before my son's birthday. Lit.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that. But with that said,
Eternals is really good.
let's move right along with number 2 on our docket. So, rumor has it Norman Reedus may be teasing his role as the MCU version of Ghostwriter, and this is something that we've been talking about for some time now.
Yeah.
Uh, with that said, this is not confirmed by any means. He's just like liking photos and retweeting
He
stuff.
actually, I think he either retweeted or he posted this photo right here. I don't know which one it
Yeah,
was.
he like so it could mean
I
that
think
he's
he
been cast,
posted this
but he
one.
might be trolling as well. So you never know. But
But
typically,
look at this, yo. Oh my gosh. This is so dope. And
yeah,
I'm pretty sure he
typically
posted this on his Instagram or
this would
his
definitely mean that
Twitter
he's gonna be
channel. I'm
Ghostwriter.
not sure. But and we saw Vincent D'Onofrio, aka Kingpin from the Hawkeye series, do something very similar to this before we actually saw him. He was
Hmm.
retweeting and liking a bunch of stuff that people like a bunch of
Yeah,
what's it called? Fan art. He was like liking fan art of because they
yeah,
were like talking about him being like big, like real big, instead of just like just like regular how he
yeah,
is big as a regular human. They were talking about him being like comic book size big, like with the
yeah,
whole like making him entirely bigger. I love this. I love this casting.
yeah. I
I
think,
love
and
this actor.
this is something that I think he's been wanting for a long time as well.
Hmm.
Because what we talked about, we've been talking about this for like almost a year and a half, right?
Yeah, I was like, we've been talking about
It's
this
been
for
a minute
years for
since
sure. It's
we've
been
definitely known that he's been interested in this role. With that said, I also heard a lot of good things about. I think it's is it Daniel Luna who plays the one
is that
from
the one from Agents of
Agents of
Shield?
Shield? Yeah,
Oh yeah,
or something
yeah.
Luna, I think is his name.
He's pretty solid as well.
Yeah, but I think it's pretty cool. I loved him as Daryl in The Walking Dead. I think he plays an amazing character, and
I think I heard a rumor that supposedly they were gonna try. I supposedly he was going to get his Ghostwriter thing from Nicolas Cage's Ghostwriter.
yeah,
So they were
okay.
trying to make it like in the same type of thing to
So it's
have.
like basically gonna recast Nick Cage's version of Ghost Rider into him,
No.
kind of thing,
Like
or in
like
that same world.
Nick Cage passes it on to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
because
he's
that's something
like
we talked. Well, like we even
I think
talked
they
about.
did that with the first one in the second movie when the dude was on the horse as Ghost Rider, and then
Oh yeah.
Nicolas Cage was also on his motorcycle.
Actually, how did? Oh no, he made a deal with the devil, but like
Yeah, that's how everyone gets it, if I'm not mistaken. But I think I think there's trying to say like
that he like.
pat.
I don't.
I don't, like passing
Interesting.
down the Phoenix Force type of
I don't really
thing. I don't
know.
know if
I've
that's
never really
possible in the
read
comics,
anything
to be
about
honest.
Ghost Rider. I just know that the Avengers
Mm.
rely on him heavily a lot in terms of like when what I've read at least.
Mm.
In like the uh the Mighty Avengers, which is like right after Avengers No Surrender comic run. I mean, I think that's even going on currently as well, but I'm not too sure. But like
Mm.
Ghost Rider is used heavily, like to fight
Yeah.
Eternals. Like, yeah, like
Mhm.
he's super crazy OP. I don't
Ghost
think we're gonna.
Rider is OP.
Yeah,
Cosmic Ghost Rider is super OP. That's when he becomes the Herald of Galactus,
yeah,
and he's
he does
imbued.
some
Oh.
wild stuff.
And then I think there's even a part where the Punisher becomes Ghost Rider, and then he also becomes a freaking Herald of Galactus. So he's like super amped up, and that was dope. He's even in one of the comic book runs that I have of the Avengers when there's Celestials freaking falling out of the sky.
Yeah, that run right there in
And
particular.
She-Hulk, him and She-Hulk have to do something or something. I can't remember exactly what's going on, but yeah, like he's dope. He's dope.
But this could be exciting, man. I'm excited for this.
I think this is a wonderful casting, to be honest. I don't know who would be better. I love that they're even talking about my man from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., though, because I really appreciated his Ghostwriter. His Ghostwriter is more of the version that we have right now in the comic books. The one that we're kind of both talking about with that Avengers run. That's kind of the one that Luna did in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's basically who he was, because he had the car instead of the motorcycle, and that's how it was in the comic book.
In the comic book,
that we're talking about. But I love this man. I love him. He's a dope actor. He was really a highlight for me when it came to The Walking Dead. One of my favorite characters.
I mean, he's not even in the comics.
We all thought Daryl died with Negan, and we were like all heartbroken for that week, or like we were like, bruh. And then he shows up in like the next episode, and it's like, oh, thank God. And then I think he's also getting his own spinoff show for from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, apparently.
So good.
Him and Carol are supposed to get their own show together.
And this man was the main character in a video game.
That's very true. I didn't play that game. I heard it
was decent.
Yeah, I heard some mixed reviews, but for the most part, in terms of like it looked really good, and like the gameplay was cool and whatnot. So very intuitive.
A lot of people were just calling it a walking simulator.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing about that.
But hey, it was, this man he's a really good actor, and I think it'll be great to see more of him. For lack of better words.
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
So coming up on next, let us know how you guys feel about that casting, or that rumor casting of Norman Reedus being Ghostwriter in the MCU. Let us know how you feeling. But coming on right up next, check out the latest poster for season 3 of The Umbrella Academy. Okay, I love The Umbrella Academy, bro.
I have to finish season 2 still. I watched the first couple episodes of season 2, but I haven't finished it yet.
Bro, well, you wouldn't. I can't even talk about this freaking thing, then, bro.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay. My question is: Are these the same people, or is this a completely different group?
I literally can't tell you anything because it'll spoil everything.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
I literally can't tell you not anything, bro, because it'll spoil everything. Like literally everything.
Because I saw some pics, and the people that I saw weren't the same people I got. We got season 1 and 2, so I'm just curious.
What's up with the Remy Matthews and out here laughing at my man Battery? Nair's mind blown. She's like, "What?
So
you haven't finished it?" Nair says, "Waffle."
Oh man.
Yeah, exactly. See, Remy knows. She says, "Oh wow, he can't say anything. I can't say anything about what this is, yo." Even all the way down to the comment I put on this picture is freaking spoiler warning, yo.
All right, bet.
You got to stay out of the Discord, my G. You got to stay out the Umbrella Academy Discord.
Check it out. I'll have to finish it this week then.
I got to make a spoiler section for Umbrella Academy.
Damn, I had no clue.
You definitely have to check. I can't believe you haven't finished it. It's
See,
so
this
good,
is why
bro.
you got to watch John Wick, bro. Okay? This is why you gotta watch John
Wick.
Okay.
I do have to watch John Wick.
You gotta watch John Wick.
For sure.
But definitely, I'll probably check this out. That way, we can talk about this at a later date because it looks like this has some pretty cool implications.
I had no idea that you hadn't seen this. I was so ready to talk about so much stuff. I feel like I just hit a brick wall.
I'm sorry.
My brain is like, what? Yeah, this is okay. What I'll say about season 2 of Umbrella Academy is, for me, at least for me, far better than season 1. Far better than season 1.
Season 1 was cool, but it took its time.
Took way too much time. I think it was way too much time to get to where we ended up at. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we spent the time wisely in the first season.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have knew my nigga was from the moon for like right off the bat. Like, we should have knew all of that a lot of stuff that was going on. We should have knew right off the back, but we didn't. It took a little while for us to really get to the point where it was like, oh, okay, this is what's going on. And then everything is Vanya's fault at the end. It was like, bruh, okay, whatever. And then season 2, though, oh, bruh, chef's kiss all the way. Compliments to the chef. Amazing, bro. I mean, it's amazing. It was freaking amazing. The stuff that happened in there, it blew my mind. For one, I wasn't ready for it. I don't know where you got to in the show, so I don't even know what I can and cannot talk about.
Yeah,
but little bruh,
I'd have to start over again.
The kid that's actually from the future. Oh my god, 5. I think it's 5. 5, yo, he shines in season 2. Shines. Season 2 is like almost his. Like it was like, bruh. Oh yeah, bro. I can't believe it.
After watching the first season, I made sure I was able to get a hold of the Chase variant of.
I remember you were
the violin girl. I forget her. Is it Eve? And then
I just said her name literally.
You just did too. And then Fives not Fives. Which one's the brother that's like the spirit octopus thing?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Don't know what his name is. That's our Matt.
That's right.
That's the Umbrella Academy version of Matt.
I don't remember his name, but made sure I bought the glow in the dark version of him too because I really liked those pops. But man, I'll have to check it out.
No. The tentacle dude. Yeah, the tentacle dude.
He's like a spirit.
I was talking about the dude that sees him. My bad. That's who's our Matt.
No, yeah. That's our Matt from Wheel of Time for sure.
Yeah, for 100%. Sure. But
always capping.
How many of them was there? I can't even remember.
I feel like there's not 11 of them.
I don't know why I felt like there was 11 too. That's crazy that you said
that. Maybe there's 7.
Maybe there's 7. Wait, how many birds is right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 of them then.
Matt is such a bad friend.
Hey, it's not. Hey, come on, yo. You saw what he did in that show.
Yeah, first season, I was like, God damn it, bro. I want to give you a chance, but you keep doing this shit. Like, what are we doing?
You keep doing this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Matt with 1 T. That's how I know you're a douche.
All right. Well, this next thing is huge. You know, this is something that we've talked about possibly seeing before, at least for one of these actresses. But rumor has it that Sony reportedly wants Ann Taylor-Joy for a Black Cat role, and would also like Emma Stone to return as Spider-Gwen for a future role in future Spider-Man projects. Man,
that's crazy.
I have no idea. I mean, the Spider-Gwen thing for sure. I absolutely love the casting for Black Cat if that's who they want to go with.
I have to Google who this person is because I've never seen it before.
She's in
Ann Taylor.
Is Anna? Aya? Yeah.
And Anya.
Okay, yeah. Anya Taylor-Joy. She's in like the Queen's Gambit. She's I think in Peaky Blinders. She's in a couple other stuff that are like.
I was about to say, I think she's in. I think
she's in A Night in Soho. When she's like. When that girl goes back in time, like the girl that she becomes is that.
She's
girl.
in Split. She's in the New
Split.
Mutants. What?
Yep.
Oh,
dude,
wow. I still haven't seen the New Mutants. Oh, she's gonna be in Northman, the movie that we just.
She's gonna be in Northman. Dude, wow. She is awesome, and I can't wait to see her if they actually go with the Black Cat role. I think because I haven't
seen anything. Are you talking to me, Nair? Whatever. Oh no, you got to be talking about Battery. Maybe you're talking about Battery.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I feel like Matt hasn't outdone himself yet from what it seems like. Season 2 probably does more Matt related things that are beyond all Matt things he's ever done.
I'm happy with the new casting that we have for Matt, though, to be honest.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. I'm actually really impressed with the way and that little still that we saw that I posted in the Discord. I was like, oh wow.
He straight up looked like he was the dude. Like, yeah. He was embodying him already. It looked like he had the dagger in his back pocket, my guy. Yeah. I was like, yo. But I'm super juiced for this. I think it would be really dope if they did something like a Spider-Verse type of thing, and that's where Gwen comes from, because we know Gwen is already dead in the TASM universe. So I would like it if in her universe she got bit by the spider, and then Peter was the one that died, and then somehow her and TASM Peter can get back together and be like, "Oh, we both like killed our you."
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool.
Well, that's what Sony's been wanting to do. I mean, and I
Mm.
think from what I understand, rumor has it. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if I didn't post it or if I just forgot. But like supposedly for like Venom 3, because of the knowledge that Venom tells him about the multiverse and like his
Oh yeah,
experience
the hive
going,
mind and stuff.
they're gonna start exploring and kind of looking into like the multiverse and actually going after people like Spider-Man and like maybe because of
Mm.
Venom, we start seeing collisions between other like multiverses, which bring in Black Cat, which bring in Spider Gwen, uh,
Ooh.
which I think can give us a live action into the Spider Verse, basically, or into the
What
Spider Verse
is
might be the key.
what's her name? Madam Web?
Madam Web, we've talked about her apparently
Yeah,
getting
we've talked
her
about
own
Madam
movie
Web.
actually.
Yeah, yeah, yes. I would love to see that Madam Web movie be
Hmm.
like our introduction into everything else. Because
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, I think in the comic books, it's because of Madam Web and all of the Spider-Man that the multiverse even exists in the first place.
Hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, it's something crazy like that. It's like
Yeah.
because of Madam Web and all that type of stuff, that's why there is a multiverse,
Yeah.
because there is multiple webs and so on and so forth and so on and so forth.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, I may be thinking about something else, but I
And
think
on
that's
top
what
of that, I feel like Spider Gwen would be the one to kind of be there facing Madam Web as well, especially if it's from Sony. Because we
Mm.
haven't seen Spider Man yet, but I definitely Sony. I could definitely picture going the Spider Gwen route first, and then and then bringing in Tom Holland or a
And
different
remember,
Spider
we
Man.
even talked about the other one, Spider Woman or Spider.
Oh
Remember,
yes,
we talked about her a
the o-
while ago. I
the
think it's been
OG
almost
Spider
like,
Woman. Yep,
yeah, I think it's been like 2 years
and they're
now. I
all
think.
supposed to be related to the Madam Web project.
Exact. Yes.
So that's something to think about. But we haven't heard anything on those things for a while. So I think we're just
Hmm.
gonna have to wait and see and what happens. How they're gonna use Black Cat, I'm not sure. I think that's gonna be more of a Spider-Man related thing rather than
I
like
really liked
Spider-Gwen.
how they used Black Cat in the video game.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
I
was
haven't played the
awesome.
video game, but
Oh,
I
that's
thought
right.
she
That's
looked,
right.
gorgeous. She was gorgeous. I thought, and it
Hmm.
seemed like because she was like a love interest, right? Or potentially.
She was like a ex love interest. His love
Okay,
interest
yeah.
was Mary Jane, but he had like smashed her in the past or something like that. No, for real. And then like
No,
she
dude.
finessed him, made him think
Yeah,
like they had a kid together, and bro, it was
yeah.
crazy. It was crazy stuff
Oh
happened in that
shit,
game. The
that'd be
game
kind
was
of wild.
wild. He's like talking to Mary J on the phone, talking to MJ on the phone, and then he hangs up with her, and he's like talking to Black Cat, and she's all trying to seduce him and stuff. It
Oh
was freaking
shit.
crazy, bro. It was
Damn, like
that game
that.
was lit.
Fuck.
It was lit, bro. The game was really good. But I'm really juiced, man. I don't think we can get enough Spider-Man content at all,
Yeah,
like especially where we're at now
yeah,
from
definitely.
Spider-Man No Way Home, and especially the cartoon Into the Spider-Verse movie. And we're getting another one of those this year as well, if I'm not mistaken, Across the Spider-Verse.
Hmm.
I think that's this year. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
2022.
it's like, yo, we need everything that we can get now. Like, give us all the Spider-Man stuff. If it's not 2023, it's for sure 2022.
Yeah, it's
I thought,
2022.
yeah,
Part
yeah,
one,
yeah. Yes, there you go. Part one.
2022.
That's right.
Yeah,
And I mean, man, I could go with all of it. Just give me more and more Spider-Man content, yo.
yep,
For a long time there, we were. I think what was it? Batman. We were getting just a freaking plethora of Batman content, and not all of it was good. But with the Spider-Man stuff, I feel like
yeah,
everything Spider-Man is gonna be good no matter what. We got the
yep,
animated shows coming out. We got the animated movie. We got more live action stuff supposedly coming from from every Spider-Man. Like there's been rumors of every single Spider-Man that we've ever got is going to have
yep,
their own movie continuing their journey. So it's like, yo, I'm down for everything.
yeah. I think it's gonna be awesome, and we have a lot to look forward to, man. I'm excited.
Mhm.
I'm really excited for what's to come. For like it revolving around the Spider-Man world, especially with Marvel and Sony continuing their partnership, and to see
Mhm.
what that could bring.
Yeah, facts. I agree completely, man. And just another thing that I mean, moving right along though to another rumor that we have, and kind of capitalizing on what we're talking about a little bit. There's a rumor that Black Bolt, my man Black Bolt, leader of the Inhumans, is set to appear in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness as part of the Illuminati.
Oh
And
yes.
we've heard a lot of stuff about this Illuminati team. We've heard old Illuminati, new Illuminati, classic Illuminati with different
Yep.
people. We've just heard so much stuff.
Yeah, and a
Um,
lot of it revolves around Black Bolt, Professor X,
mhm,
Reed Richards, right? And then I
yep.
think
And even Iron
Captain
Man,
Iron Man and Captain Britain or
mhm,
Captain Britain,
Captain Carter.
Captain Carter, and apparently those are people that are going to be involved with this Illuminati team. Uh,
Mhm,
I don't, I don't know, man. I like we talked about before prior in our first doc when we looked at this whole slate. The
mhm.
cast size that we're going to get in Doctor Strange is going to be wild.
Yeah.
And we have been saying that Doctor Strange is going to bring it. Doctor Strange 2 is going to bring in
Mhm.
a lot of the Fox characters into the Marvel world.
Yes, the
Um,
way Spider-Man
the
brought a
way
lot of the
Spider,
Sony
yeah,
characters brought into the MCU.
yep, including a potentially other Venom. If you know,
Mm,
you know. Uh,
yeah.
but I think this is exciting. I would love this. You know, I actually really enjoyed his character in like the trash Inhuman show that we got prior. But
I really enjoyed Black Bolt in that Inhuman
he was
show. I
actually really
really
cool.
enjoyed him.
He
I
didn't talk
enjoyed
at
him
all,
and
but
I enjoyed his like leader of arms that could like read everything that he was
mhm,
about to do next and then do it. That yeah.
yeah,
Those both both of those dudes were like definitely hype characters for
I
me.
feel like I need to rewatch it. Is it on Disney Plus? It's not, right?
Probably not. I know it's on Hulu though.
It's on,
I'm
yeah. I
like
was gonna say it
I'm
has to be on Hulu.
100% sure it's on Hulu.
Maybe I should
Cuz that
rewatch
was
it.
like one
I'm
of
kind of scared.
Hulu's no, that wasn't one of Hulu's things. Never mind.
It came on Hulu because it was like it was a TV related thing. So like it came on Hulu
I'm
like the
gonna be
next day.
honest. That show could have been like a spinoff from Agents of Shield. Like
Mhm.
that, the show had the potential to be good if they would have kept it going. Like they could
Yeah,
have kept it in the same universe and all that type of stuff because they were already talking about Inhumans in Agents of Shield.
it just
So
got such a bad rap. Like after the
mhm,
first couple like episodes and like it just kind of just like they filmed the whole thing in IMAX and they
mhm.
even showed it in theater. The moment they showed it in a theater for people to see, immediate negative reactions came. And then I watched it and I was like, it's kind of whack. It really wasn't a whole. With that said, we didn't have Agents of Shield like that. Like Agents of Shield wasn't going that hard yet. Um,
Wasn't it? I think it was. Wasn't it?
it was barely like in its first or second season, I think. Right?
Really? I have
Yeah, it
no
wasn't
idea.
like it wasn't
Hmm.
that far in to like their whole plot. Obviously, it still got the Agents of Shield was really good, but uh, like I don't think they had like Captain America stuff in there yet. I could be wrong. I might have my timing all messed up, but uh, I don't know. It really sucks to have the Inhumans kind of take a shit the way
Yeah,
it did.
it came out 4 years after.
So it was just like
And so Agents of Shield started in 2013, and Humans came out in 2017, same month.
mm, so like see 3 seasons in,
Mhm.
4 seasons in.
So I didn't know. I didn't know Agent Carter also came out after Agents of Shield. I didn't know that.
I didn't know they did. Agent
Yeah,
Carter's hella good.
Agent
I'm
Carter came
actually
out. I haven't seen that. That's
I'm
the
actually
one thing that
really
I haven't
sad
watched.
that it didn't keep going because Agent Carter was really good. They canceled that a little
I haven't
after it.
watched not one episode of Agent Carter yet.
Oh, dude, it's really good. You have to check it out. Um,
I think that's the only thing that I haven't seen as far as like the Marvel stuff. No, I
mhm.
haven't watched Cloak and Dagger either. Haven't watched one episode of Cloak and Dagger.
It's really good. I haven't finished it, but it's actually pretty cool.
I
I thought it was
watched
pretty
the
cool.
other one, the kid one, the one with the kids.
Oh, on Hulu,
I can't think of what it's called. Yeah, it's on
Runaways.
Hulu. Runaways. Yep,
Yeah,
Runaways.
I
Yep,
tried. I started it. It
that
was a little
was
hard.
decent.
It was a little hard to watch at the beginning. I think I have to keep going though. Um,
I feel that though.
but man, Doctor Strange is gonna be amazing, man. I think
Oh yeah.
it's gonna change the game, just like Spider Man did. And I know it might seem like we say that for a lot of movies, but Spider Man took us to a whole new level, and I think this movie is going to take us even in a higher level in terms of bigger scope in terms of what we can get within the MCU. After we watch this movie, we might have an idea of where we're going to be going or what this could mean
Yes,
for the whole
because
MCU.
nothing has really given us too much foresight, I want to
Yeah.
say, as to what's going to come next.
Hmm.
But yo, yeah, I'm super, super down for everything that we're gonna get with this one because I think it's gonna be freaking crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna see, but I think whatever we do see is gonna change our freaking minds,
Yep. I agree. I agree. Um,
melt our brain muscles.
but moving right along to our final item on the docket. Yo, I'm so excited for this one. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot of info on it, but we have our first official concept art for Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. Apparently, this is
Mhm.
like another Star Wars or
Oh, what?
another Empire Strikes Back or A New Hope. Like there's a Death Star involved, and like it's very Star Warsy apparently. Like it's
Oh,
his
wow.
version, but like more mature apparently.
Oh.
And this is on Netflix.
Oh yeah, coming in with all of his other Snyder stuff that we have seen coming to Netflix. And this thing, wow.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah. That looks freaking
Looks like something
crazy.
straight out of Halo. Like, oh, dude.
Yes, it does.
And but he released this, and he stated that they just started the principal photography for the whole thing. Uh,
That
I
sounds
think
awesome.
this is gonna be a dope project, man. Obviously, we probably won't see this until 2023, maybe
Yeah,
even in early 2024. Uh, but I'm so excited. I think there's so much to
yeah,
look forward to. And Netflix, in terms of its originals, they're doing a thing, and I
for
think we're gonna
sure.
get a lot of cool stuff this year. Um, and on, man. I'm excited to see how the app even kind of evolves over the next couple of years in terms of what else it could bring to the table.
Yeah. I agree, man. This looks incredible, and we already have kind of talked about Zack Snyder and his whole deal that he has with Netflix to kind of basically bring whatever he's thought of to life. We've seen it with Army of the Dead, Army of Thieves. I
Yep.
think we're getting an Army of Dead 2 or something like that. We're getting a lot of stuff. I think we're getting a whole Army
Yeah.
trilogy of things that are set in the Army of the Dead universe. And then
Yep.
we also have like him making stuff like this, his little one-offs of things that just comes to his brain. Like, yo, I've always wanted to make this. Here we go.
Yep.
I get to make it. And I think this is amazing. I think we had a really good start with Army of the Dead and Army of Thieves. Those both were great.
All many of these is so good. I like
This
it so much.
right here, yo, I feel like this could really, really, really take him to the next, like,
WB.
that next level type thing of having a whole Star Wars. Could you imagine us having a trilogy like this, just being able to watch all the
His
time?
own Star Wars universe, you know?
Like people are just freaking getting melted and getting their brains cut off, and just like all the stuff that we don't get to see from
Yeah.
the Disney Star Wars universe.
And you know what? I don't want to talk about the spoilers for the Flash because those are huge. But if you're interested in
Mhm.
seeing some of the spoilers, they are available in our DC spoiler section on our Discord. We
Mhm.
posted them there for the spoilers that were revealed for like the plot in terms of what it could mean for like the bigger to what the DCEU has been built of up to this point. It's devastating to say the least, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and I think for a lot of people as well. I'm not going to get into it in here because I don't want to spoil that for anyone. But if you are interested, go to our Discord, check that out. Uh, but I think Snyder can very well do his own thing at Netflix, and I'd be fine with that. Obviously, he
Yeah.
might get sued, so he's got to rewrite things and do things a little differently. But I believe in my boy Zach, and I think he can. I think he makes a lot. I love his stuff. I really do.
Facts.
Uh, and it's unfortunate that WB kind of disrespects him the way that they have since they kind of like
Mhm.
Loki shadow banned him. Even
Facts.
though Justice League Snyder Cut was a huge success, but like they've still neglected to like acknowledge that. So I don't know.
Because yeah, they suck. MJ in the chat says, I never got into Marvel or DC. Things like this. I have always been more sci-fi, fantasy, or underground comics in the
Yep.
70s. Lots of heavy metal stuff like that. Nice, nice.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It's awesome, man.
It's awesome. If you have any movie or show that you think we'd like to check out, man, just let us know. Drop it in our Discord.
Oh
In
yeah.
the Yeah, I think we have like I'll make a whole category for requests for like trailers and movies to watch, TV shows to take a look at and stuff. Uh Nair says Snyder always goes all out. Looks cool for
Yep.
real. I would continue Netflix subscription just for Zack Snyder. Oh
No,
yeah.
for real. For real. All the stuff that he's done on Netflix up to this point has been really good. I've had a good time
Mhm.
watching everybody boom. And there's a lot more to come. So I'm just excited, man. I think
This kind of gives me vibes of this
I'm
still gives
getting
me the
like Dark
vibes
Destiny
from
vibes too.
what's that movie called? I think James Gunn made it with the evil Superman kid. Brightburn.
Brightburn? Ooh,
Yeah, this gives me Brightburn vibes. I don't know
yeah.
why, but just the way it looks, how it's like dark and gritty
Hmm.
and how the red is popping off of them, like
Yeah.
that gives me straight Brightburn vibes for some reason.
I'm getting like Dune Star Wars vibes from this.
Yeah.
But like a lot darker. Like
It's like
uh
Halo and Destiny had a baby.
mhm. I agree. I agree. I
What's that one
100%.
movie? Dead of Space or Dead Space? I
Oh,
think it's
Dead
Dead
Space?
Space, the game. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's kind of I see kind of
I'm good.
vibes
I
right
can see
here.
that. I
Yeah.
could definitely see that. Because like ruins and like ancient stuff definitely kind of
Mhm.
revolves around
Yeah.
Dead Space. So I could
Yeah.
definitely see that. I could see
This
that
is
a lot.
like I'm thinking maybe this is like obviously like the bad dudes. Like that's what this is the
Yeah.
Sith Empire type of
This is
vibe.
definitely the Sith Empire.
I'm interested
Shit.
if they're gonna have like some type of lightsaber type of thing too going
Yeah.
on, or what is just gonna be all shooting. Um, that's one thing I think we kind of never get to see is any other iteration of like Star Wars.
Yep.
You know, we have like thousands of iterations of like the Lord of the Rings and all these other movies,
Yep.
but it's like they banned anyone else from using laser swords. Like they got the whole freaking
They
copyright,
got the whole
everything. Like,
thing
bruh,
copywritten.
you
So
use a laser sword of any kind, bruh, it's bad. There is no other laser sword, only lightsabers, my guy. Nothing else. There can be only one.
yep.
I feel like we could see some dope stuff if we got to see
If
other
anything,
people being able
swords.
to
I'll be
utilize.
happy with swords.
Yeah.
You know. But I think this movie's gonna have a lot of potential, and I think we're definitely gonna see more than one potentially if it's a huge success, and I think it will be a huge success. Obviously, it's really early. I don't think it's gonna be coming out for the next 2 years, but we have something to look forward to, man.
From this still alone, it looks trilogy worthy off the back. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
This looks incredible right now.
Yep.
I feel like this could be like the start of the movie, and they're looking for like the Sith holocron or something. You know,
Yeah.
like that's the type of vibes I'm getting from looking at this. Like they're walking towards Palpatine's freaking body, trying to revive him again.
Yep.
I
I agree.
don't. Yeah, this looks awesome. Can't wait.
I agree, man. I agree, man. Uh, but that about wraps it up, man. I mean, that's about everything we have in our docket for today. But do we have some movies coming out this week?
Oh yeah, we got at least one movie. You know, it's the beginning of the year, so I don't think too many people are trying to release their movies right as
Right
the
off the
new year
rip.
starts. You know,
Yeah.
but we do have the 355 coming out this week.
Okay.
You know what? Hold on, let me look who's in this. We have Jessica Chastain, Fan Bin Bang. Oh, Sebastian Stan is in this. Penelope Cruz is in
Mm,
this. Diane Kruger. Oh, this is the movie with yo, I feel like we watched this trailer for some reason.
did
With
we? I don't know if we did.
Lupita Nyong'o.
I don't think we did. This came out in October 6th, the trailer. I don't know if we did that. Watched that.
I think we saw this in the theater when we saw Spider-Man. because it has the girl from Black Panther in it, right? And remember when we watched the movie, I was like, "Yo, is that the girl from Black Panther?" And you were like, "Oh yeah, that is her."
Oh, it might have popped up. That's right.
Uh,
So here's a little description. So CIA agent Mason, or AKA Mace Brown, joins forces with a rival German agent, a cutting-edge computer specialist, and a Colombian psychologist when a top secret weapon falls into the hands of a group of mercenaries. Together, the four women embark on a breakneck mission to save the world while staying one step ahead of a mysterious figure who's tracking their every move. Mission Impossible mixed with like Ocean's
yes,
11.
yeah, and it's the
Okay.
female version, and I believe that Sebastian Stan is the bad dude, but I'm not
hmm
100% off of that.
Yeah, that seems pretty
But
fun. And then on top of that, we have a new episode of the Book of Boba Fett.
Boba Fett,
That's something to look
baby,
forward to on
Chapter
Tuesday.
2.
Um, what else? That's about it.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we have
We don't
anything
really have anything crazy
else.
coming out. Uh,
Hopefully we get a trailer soon for Moon Knight.
I agree. I think we
I
will.
hope we get that soon, like real soon, like real soon.
Mhm.
Like if not this week, next week. Like that's how soon I want it.
It might be mid-January. I feel like it's a good. If it really comes out February, I think mid-January is probably when it's going to release.
Yeah,
But we'll have to wait and see.
definitely.
But with all that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at MarvelBros23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel, where we post all of our content and much more.
That is right. And don't forget to subscribe, like my man said. We so close to 700 subscribers, y'all. You guys
So
are
close.
amazing. It's a new year of Marvel Bros. We're about to be doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff this year. Hopefully, we have the chance to. If if unless COVID shuts everything down once again, which we hope it doesn't. So we can get out here and do all of the stuff that we got to do. Make sure you guys join our Discord by following our website, www.marvelbros.com. The link to our Discord is definitely on there, and you can stay up to date with all of our content and discussions because we're always talking in our Discord. No doubt we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff coming, especially with all of these crazy DC rumors that we've been getting. And then you can also, on our website, you can purchase merchandise and even donate to Marvel Bros to help every single thing that we do here for all of you guys, because we love to do it, and we hope you guys love what we do as well. And if you want to show a little bit of appreciation, you can any way you like. Get some merch, show it off, tag us on Instagram if you do get some merch, and so you can get shouted out. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in with us on another crazy, lovely episode of Marvel Bros. And we'll catch you next week.
Yep. Peace.
Excelsior. Marvel Bros. Pop Culture News Updates are now available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. You can also watch Marvel Bros. Live every Sunday on Facebook.com, or you can watch them on YouTube where we upload regularly. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Marvel Bros 23 to keep up with all things Marvel and everything pop culture.